Has she answered yet?
Oh, we got the camera guys in here now.
Is this the most shocking thing that you guys have seen?
Welcome to the only 22 minutes on YouTube that doesn't talk about disgraced YouTuber and his cucumber. It's Game Show Gumbo. Hi, I'm Cindy Seidelman. To reiterate what we do here in Game Show Gumbo is we take some of the greatest moments from this past week in game shows and we just give them to you in good chunky highlights with some not so insightful and really almost funny commentary with them. I mean, what more could you ask for? In between episodes of Game Show Gumbo, we found out who the host for Press Your Luck is going to be, and it's going to be Elizabeth Banks. You know, Rita Repulsa from the recent Power Rangers movies. It all seems well at first, but it begs the ultimate question. What would happen if Rita Repulsa came back in Elizabeth Banks' body, and then she joins forces with the Whammies, and then they team up, and they take over the world with all their insane power? Oh my god. Fremantle, what the heck are you thinking? Anyway, it's probably going to be good, and we'll find out more in a couple weeks' time when it debuts. But on this episode of Game Show Gumbo, a contestant takes over Wayne Brady's job on Let's Make a Deal. A contestant on The Price is Right thinks he's actually shopping on Pressline.com. And Howie Mandel has some good advice for a contestant on Funny You Should Ask.
At this point, call an Uber and drive yourself home.
Sage words as always, Howie. That's why you're one of the best. Fortunately, we start out with some really sad news. It was announced last weekend that Millionaire has been canceled. After 17 years in syndication and 3 years prior to that on ABC, it will have its actual final answer. But be damned if it's not going to go out with a really, really great moment. In this highlight, Margaret Coleman gets called out of the audience to play Who Wants to Be a Thousandaire. And let's be honest, her reactions are completely priceless.
What do I do? I'm retired from social services.
So you need some retirement money.
Absolutely. You know, I'm in Vegas, baby.
You came to the right man.
Okay, I did.
I got $1,000 in my pocket. I want to give it to you.
And I want it.
Okay. This just got good. I'm going to ask you a question. You get it right, I'll give you $1,000.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
I am ready, yes.
Lord help us if she wins. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All right, Margaret, good luck. $1,000 question.
Thank you.
In 2018, a Texas brewery called the Collective Brewing Project released a specialty beer infused with the flavor of what beloved treat associated with Easter? Fruitcake, turkey giblets, hot dogs, Peeps.
Fruitcake, we wouldn't have that on Easter. That's going to be Christmas.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not thinking hot dogs, because that's not Easter either.
Okay.
Because Easter is my clue there. Maybe we're talking about Pete's? Are we talking about Pete's, Chris? Are we talking about Pete's?
Has she answered yet?
Peach, final answer!
You're right.
Because it is after Easter, I'm sure she could buy 1,000,000 Peeps with $1,000 that she won. God bless liquidation stores. It's the last week of brand new shows for Millionaire, and it's second chance week before it all goes into reruns. Watch them, or you'll be missing out entirely. While James Holzhauer was taking a break from his reign of dominance on Jeopardy! Jeopardy actually held its annual Teachers Tournament. It is usually a fantastic tournament, but not unlike James and his current reign of terror, one man could not be stopped. His name, Francois. Let's see how he dominated and see his magical $100,000 moment.
I hope you folks have been paying attention because you know for the past 2 weeks I have had a trusty companion to work with. The final Jeopardy category is photo sharing. So, Alexa, ask Jeopardy for today's final Jeopardy clue.
Publishing its first photo in 1889. Today it has more than 4 billion likes and 100 million followers on Instagram.
You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Over to Francois. Did he get final right? He did, National Geographic. And his wager, nothing. He has 21,200 today. Recall, he had 20,400 yesterday. That bumps him up to 41,600. Actually, it bumps him up to $100,000. He's the champion. Come on over, Francois. 50,000 for young Mr. Quinn, and Sarah, 25,000 for you. Well done. Your students are going to be very, very proud of you.
After taxes were taken out, Francois was forced to use his winnings to actually pay for school supplies for his kids. The reason is because money for schools, for public schools, actually are either being less and less doled out, mainly to forced school choice or charter schools. You just don't get the same level of materials that you need to be a teacher. So they have to make do with spending their own money for lesser materials. It's a shame that's kind of what's happening in the country these days. Well, that and Betsy DeVos needs another hot tub to add to her mega yacht. I mean, is 5 hot tubs enough for that thing? James Holzhauer's back on the show as continuing his winning ways. He just broke $2 million on Friday. Let's watch the journey to $3 million as he goes all next week. Everyone thinks that it's easy being a game show host, but it really isn't. It's really hard work. But that doesn't stop loudmouths like me and others on the internet from razzing them to bits because they're not our favorites. In this Let's Make a Deal highlight, Wayne Brady steps aside for a contestant to take over the proceedings. While Wayne Brady has stepped aside, watch for some movements that actually call for some basic instinct, if you know what I mean.
Silence of the Lambs, Home Alone, Groundhog's Day, Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day, Beauty and the Beast, or Basic Instinct?
Who says Basic Instinct? No. Who says Groundhog Day? Okay, these are tough, Wayne.
But see how she's eliminated. We've never had anyone do it like this, and this is your right, so go ahead.
Okay, so, give me one. Okay, let's do this. So, if you say, give me 2, 1, Basic Instinct, let's choose that one. We want this car, okay? Number 2, Basic Instinct, and what else? We're gonna go with Groundhog Day. Do we like those 2? No. So, who says Basic Instinct and Groundhog Day? Are you good with that? Okay, Basic Instinct and Home Alone. Okay, let's change that to Basic Instinct and Home Alone. Woo! Are we with me, America? Are we with me, audience? Basic Instinct and Home Alone.
What are you doing after work?
Are we gonna be taking this car home today? Oh my God!
I know, right?
She's choosing Home Alone and Basic Instinct. Oh, we got the camera guys in here now.
Is everybody seated? Oh my God. Okay, I think we're good. Remember when?
So, welcome back to hour 3 of the telethon. We've raised $14,000 in 8 pesos.
After her one appearance on Let's Make a Deal, Janine was given several offers to host app games or even a few game show pilots, but she turned them all down. The reason why, you ask? Those sweet earrings that she won because of that deal. I mean, HQ and Facebook with Ripcord and all that good stuff, they could not match it one bit. Like most shows, the season is wrapping up before they break for the summer and show off their best episodes for the year. Catch up with Let's Make a Deal on CBS during the daytime or visit the CBS website. Speaking of hosts who get stuff overtaken by them.
We have a sponsored ad we need to run right now.
Wait a minute. we actually have sponsored ads on this show?
Yeah, it's for a product called Manure.
Manure.
By Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton has Manure? Alright, I guess we'll take a quick break. Hopefully you enjoy this nice sponsored ad for Manure.
What is the essence of a cowboy? The aroma of masculinity. Manure, the scent of the open range. Fertilize your senses. Manure. Life is a ride, so giddy up. Manure. I can smell you on my clothes, and only one thing can get rid of you. Manure. One spritz will take you to the rodeo. I keep my secrets in my boots. Manure. I dream of you, but I can't wrangle you. Manure. Everywhere I go, there I am. Manure! Manure, the new scent, by Blake Shelton.
Do not wear Manure if you're operating heavy machinery or farm equipment. Manure is not safe for use near livestock, small children, or tall adults. Do not spray Manure directly on skin. Manure is not available at any store near you and is approved by no one. This ad has been paid for by Blake Shelton.
There it is. I don't know. Oh, even Kelly likes the Manure. That's a big no thanks to our friends. It took him 16 seasons to bottle Manure.
While we were running that ad for Manure, we have some important voice news that we need to talk about. Adam Levine is gone. After throwing his team under the bus last year, he had no team members this year, and he's being shown the door. Well, actually, he wants to make music with Maroon 5. As a parting gift, he gets a free bottle of Manure. Well, let's face it, it smells a whole lot better than his last 3 albums sounded with Maroon 5. I mean, you know, it's kind of give and take, you have to think. Next season on The Voice, John Legend defends his title, and Adam Levine's chair is being filled by Gwen Stefani. Watch as her and Blake Shelton fawn all over each other in the fall. Speaking of ads, we're going to roll one right now, so we're going to take a quick little break. But when we come back, we have some great moments for you from Funny You Should Ask, Mental Samurai just crowned a new champion, and a contestant on Price is Right thinks he's dealing with William Shatner. We'll have more on that in a bit, so stay tuned.
And now, Home Game Entertainment presents Great Moments in Throwdown History. Moment number 48, what California?
Well,
Then why the digging?
You did jack shit. Okay. But talk it out. You got 10 seconds. Good luck.
California. Woody, California. Woody, California. Hoodie, California. Buggy, California. Jack shit, California.
You know what's funny? I passed by here on the bus on the way to.
Oh.
Jessica, if you're watching this, hire them for DPG. I thought so too. It looks like we have a new DPG writer on my Val Awards.
See more moments and come make your own at the 2019 Game Show Throwdown at the Hyde Place in Glendale, California on July 27th at noon Pacific. We'll be raising money for Extra Life, helping kids all over the country. For more information, including how to be a contestant on one of the games, head on over to homegameentertainment.com/throwdown today.
Welcome to the AA equivalent of clip shows. It's Game Show Gumbo. I'm your middle relief pitcher hoping to make it to the bigs one day, Cindy Seidelman. Being a contestant isn't easy, especially under the hot lights. Well, it might be easy for people like Ken Jennings, James Holzhauer, among others, but for normal people, it is really hard. That's why we get so impressed when they win big. On this highlight from The Price is Right, we have a contestant who dances his way on stage, all the way to the showcases, but then somehow thinks Drew Carey is William Shatner for some odd reason. You'll see what I mean.
Price is 1,921. Isaac. Nice to see you, man. You finally made it. Congratulations.
Thank you. So it's vacations to Alaska, to Texas, and China. Yep, it's a big deal if the price is right.
Thank you, everybody. Aaron, good showcase.
Drew.
You want to bet on that or pass it on to Isaac?
I think that Isaac really wants to travel.
Yeah, what do you think, Isaac?
Yeah, I think I'll do it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's do it.
Some good trips. What do you think?
Okay, how about 4,600?
4,600?
Yes.
Like $4,600?
Yes.
Do you mean 46,000 or 4,600?
4,600.
4,600. All righty. 4,600. Good luck. Aaron.
Yes, sir.
Isaac, we're going to start with you. Trip to Alaska, trip to Texas, trip to China. You bid $4,600 actual retail price. $26,891. Off by $22,291. Aaron, coffee package, laptop, smartphone, Kia Soul. You bid $20,000. Actual retail price $22,453. Congratulations. Aaron wins.
Really, dude? $4,600 for those 3 trips? Do you think Drew was the Priceline negotiator all of a sudden? Anyway, I honestly don't need to say any more. The look on his friend's face in that clip showed all of it. This week on The Price is Right, it's Dream Car Week. See Jay Leno drive up in several cars that mere mortals can only dream of affording. After winning them on The Price is Right, it's not only dream of affording the giant tax bill. We're going to continue on with some contested struggles a little bit. We're going to move from The Price is Right and their 3 trips to a real trip in Funny You Should Ask. Here, contestant Gabe is having a really rough go of it, and he honestly doesn't know what to do. Enter Jamie Kennedy, Whitney Cummings, and Howie Mandel to help clear up his brain fog.
Gabe, let's get you that $200 with Jamie Kennedy. True or false? Yeah. Researchers from Carnegie Mellon University claim that receiving a 20-second hug can make you healthier and happier.
Yeah, that sounds great until you're saying it to HR. Yeah, I would definitely. I love hugs. Do you want to hug me?
I'm good for now, but what do you think?
Who doesn't love a hug? Definitely.
True or false?
Yes. True, you're happier with hugs.
I mean, this sounds right.
Yes, dude.
Honestly, what do you have to lose at this point?
At this point, call an Uber and drive yourself home. All right. I'm going to say he's right.
Correct answer? Please give him $200. Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of painful to watch. At least he got it right. But let's go to his last question with Whitney Cummings. Let's hope her sage advice does not go unheard.
Gabe, Whitney's here to help out. Hey, Whitney, for 300, true or false? 2 rare Sumatran tigers were introduced at the London Zoo in the hopes that they would mate. But moments later, one tiger killed the other.
Dating, am I right, ladies? Gabe, I need you to listen to me very carefully.
I don't know, Whitney.
I do.
Okay.
This is true. I just need you to say she's right.
Listen to her.
Just say true, and let's move on.
Simple as that, Gabe.
Stop defaulting to your brain. The same thoughts that got you in this situation cannot get you out.
I'm sorry. I think...
He said it's right.
You say you disagree?
He disagrees. I'm giving you the answer.
Let's go to a commercial. John, I think she's right.
The correct answer? True it is!
Finger gun all you want, Gabe. If it wasn't for Whitney Cummings, you wouldn't have even broken 4 figures. This is why when Whitney Cummings is on the show, People need to listen. She knows what is false and what is true. This week on Funny You Should Ask, Jimmy Walker gets a payday. See the man who Byron Allen says got him into the world of comedy put on a show. Maybe a word that Walker still gets asked to do 45 years later. But with all of the pain that you have witnessed, there is still a lot of pleasure in the world of game shows. Especially with Mental Samurai and their recent Champions episode to finish off the season. 11 of the champions have come back to try to win the grand prize of $250,000. And here is the money Wait, what's that? Oh, we gotta air a real big blunder before we get to the money moment. Alright, let's take a look at this really big blunder.
Ice or grass? Curling is an Olympic sport played on which surface?
Curling is an Olympic sport played on grass. Lock it in.
What?
Fail. Final score, 0 correct.
Everyone has got that right. I was just going to assume you were going to do it.
Oh!
Is this the most shocking thing that you guys have seen?
Yes.
Yes. 1,000% yes.
I am so heartbroken.
Oh, me too! I was thinking more along the lines of weightlifting.
Pearls.
That's that pearl.
I can see how that could have happened.
Well, I guess it's time to break out the brooms on that one because she just got swept away. Alright, now the real clip of the week. Heather Hurley has answered 3 questions right in the final circle of Samurai. Her opponent has to get all 4 right in order to take the $250,000. Can this person do it? Can you feel the tension? Well, let's show it to you all in this Game Show Gumbo clip of the week.
Starts in 3, 2, 1. Complete this crossword to identify a movie character.
Indiana Jones, lock it in.
Tower of Puzzles complete.
Let's go, let's go.
Combine the celebrity initials to name a type of art.
Okay, you've got Tina Turner. Okay. Tina Turner. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I see Tina Turner. Okay, the guy with the glasses. Okay, so Tina Turner, you got TT. It's 6 letters. And then at the end, it looks like Ozzy Osbourne. TTOO. Okay, so then what's the first one? TTOO. TTOO. Oh my goodness. Okay, combine the celebrity and the type of art. TTOO.
23 seconds.
We're gonna guess motto, lock it in.
Fail.
Oh my God.
Final score, 1 correct.
Heather, come on out! You are our Mental Samurai Grand Champion! Yeah! Congratulations!
I did it!
You did it!
I did it!
How do you feel?
Incredible! I'm thrilled. I can't say it is. It's amazing.
We here at Game Show Gumbo want to say congratulations to Heather Hurley on a real job well done. Enjoy the $250,000 that you've won. Now, in a little bit more somber news, we don't know right now if Mental Samurai is coming back or not. We here hope that it comes back because it is a really great show. There's a lot of great people behind it, and we just want everybody to succeed. Well, that's going to do it for us for this edition of Game Show Gumbo. I want you to tune in for a special podcast edition of Game Show Gumbo in the next few days, as me and Jessica Brand will break down all of the game shows that are going to be airing on the summer. Well, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, bye-bye!